Let me make this video for you and tell you how I feel. What's going on, YouTube? It's Kevin. I hope you guys are having a good day. Please make sure you start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button. I'm hoping I can get this video up before 3 p.m. because currently it is 12:12, and you know, it's my Whatever Wednesday where I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. And again, if you didn't, please make sure you click that thumbs button, which is the like button located below this video. If you're watching on your mobile phone, tap your screen, then click the like button. If you're watching on your PlayStation, your Xbox, there's still a like button there, so make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share our video on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram, or wherever else you share our videos. Earlier this week, because I want to do shout outs for the videos and everything, and I posted on Facebook that nobody shared the video that I posted. And for some reason, it's like Facebook, I'm tired of this fucking fly already. It's this fly flying around my room, and I'm over it. I'm going to kill it when I get a chance. But, I posted that, nobody didn't share this video that I posted I got it. Bitch, I hit it though, of my mom. And, Facebook haven't been really posting our pictures and posting stuff to our viewers and stuff, so I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but I think you might have to change how the way you get the news feeds or whatever. I don't know, but just check my Facebook wall if you haven't been getting our videos on YouTube, or you can make a playlist to make sure that you never miss a video by adding us to the list. I'll do a video explaining all of that stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to do shout outs like in every video for those that retweet and share, so thank you to those that do that. So what's the first thing I'm going to talk about for Whatever Wednesday? First thing I'm going to talk about is Wendy Williams giving out false information about Beyonce and Jay-Z's ticket sales. Now, I know Wendy Williams is not the only one. There are a couple sites that was reporting it, and I guess that's where her Hot Topics team came up with this. But something that they didn't talk about was that people had a hard time getting Beyonce and Jay-Z tickets, so don't tell me that tickets are not selling when people couldn't even buy them on the fucking website. And I'm one of the people that could not buy the tickets, and I had a special code to get a ticket, and I wasn't able to get one. So, and I still haven't been able to get one because all of the tickets that were for sale are gone. Now, when Wendy Williams she went on for a good 7 minutes talking about these ticket sales. And then she had the nerve to bring up the Ticketmaster photo thing and had the colors in blue. Well, those colors, the colors in blue that was light blue and all different blue in different sections, those are people that are reselling their tickets. And some of them are selling them, selling them more than what they are worth. And I'm not going to be breaking down my bank spending $700 for no fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z. No, the hell I'm not. I would spend a good $300 because I'm getting Beyonce and Jay-Z. So, what the fuck? Like, how much are you willing to spend on a ticket to see them? Some people only spent $50, and the people that bought the $50 seats, they're charging them to like $125, $130. Now, that's reasonable. If I'm desperate and I didn't really want to spend the $300, or they were all gone, yes, I'll be at the top of the fucking Citizens Bank Park, even though I don't wish to do that. But come on, Beyonce and Jay-Z, who knows the next time it'll happen again. So I would love to see them together. Shit, I would love for them to do an album together too, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I would love for them to do so because I love their work together. But I didn't like how Wendy was spreading that false information without telling the truth, because you cannot go on the website and just buy a ticket. And yes, some of the arena is tarped off. Like, who's buying tickets to watch Beyonce and Jay-Z from the back? Nobody. It's a damn stadium. It's not an arena where, and even if it's in an arena, they close off one section. I don't know no arena where you have a big artist where the whole arena is full, not unless they don't have a big stage and the stage is just in the middle where they wanted to fill up the whole arena. So, I ain't like Wendy spreading that false information. People are reselling tickets. I just wanted to let y'all know that. If you want to buy the resale tickets, you can buy it from Ticketmaster, and I trust Ticketmaster. I don't know about Tickets Now or this other. They got all kinds of websites where you can buy tickets, but don't buy them from Craigslist, okay? Because then you really gonna gag, bitch. You get a nice ticket at a good price and thinking you going to the show, and they scan that shit and say, you ain't getting in there. And it happened plenty of times. And excuse me, and do not buy tickets from ticket scalpers outside the arena, because they'll get you for your money too. So just be careful trying to see Beyonce and Jay-Z and spending your money. Next, Aaliyah's family. You know, they have been going on saying that they didn't know nothing about this video. According to TMZ.com, they didn't know nothing about, not video, they didn't know nothing about this movie being made, and they're going to try anything in their power to shut the movie down because they wanted like a theater release for the movie. And this is the same thing that's going on with Whitney Houston's family, that we're finding out that they don't even want these movies to be done, and it has to be, they want it on a big screen. But this is my thing. How are people able to do movies about someone and not get the family's permission or this estate's permission? I would like to know that. Maybe I need to research that myself. Because if I'm not giving you permission to use the likeness of a family member of mine, why is it out there for people to make a movie about? I'm pretty sure it's some legal stuff that I don't know about. Again, that I'm going to have to research. I do agree that you guys should reach out to the family if you're going to make a movie about a deceased person. Even if the person was alive and you're doing a movie about them, or portraying them in a movie that's not about them, but you know it's somebody else's story, but they're in it. It's always good to talk to that person because they lived it, and they could give the actor or actress pointers on how to accurately portray them instead of just studying hours and hours of film, looking at them on YouTube, watching the interviews, see how they did things. You know, so I think it's good to always good to consult with the family and speak with them, and don't go against their wishes. Even though, you know, people want the movie to be done, the movie should have been done. Should have only took Selena, what, a year and a half for the movie to come out, maybe 2 years. I don't understand why it's taking so long, and I don't want to come on camera and be insensitive, but you know, let's continue to pray for the family since they're still, you know, hurt over this. It happened, what, almost 13 years ago, and they're still not over it. So let the family grieve and let them make a movie when they're ready to make a movie. But I do hope that it's not too late, because a lot of people have forgotten the legacy of Aaliyah. So, oh yeah, and speaking of that, you know, some people got mad because of what I said on Monday. It is true. People did not really like Aaliyah like that until she passed. Like, she had her fans, but after she died, I mean, like, everybody was a fan. Everybody. It's kind of those you don't know what you have until it's gone. And a lot of people bandwagon. So, I don't know why people say, like, I try to downplay her career. It's not that I'm trying to downplay her career. And then the person put, oh, well, Aaliyah sold 169,000 copies and debuted at #2 on the Billboard charts and everything. But I'm like, that was not no huge feat in 2001. People were selling millions. Shit. NSYNC sold 1 million copies. Britney Spears sold like 700,000 copies. Janet sold 600,000. Destiny's Child sold 660,000. So they were selling a lot of albums. So you compare that to them, I mean, come on. But it still was great that she was selling like a lot of people sold. It wasn't hard for a person to go platinum because people was buying music. Now that people could just instantly steal shit, you know, no music is not selling anymore. So they had to go to other avenues. So, yeah, that was just my opinion on that. I wasn't trying to put her down or anything like that, but I'm saying people just came out of nowhere being a Aaliyah fan. Okay, so there's the security guard come on, Kevin. There's the security guard suing the Barclays Center because, or the staff or whatever, because she was fired over her hair. Now, she was recently told, she got the job late last year and was recently fired from the job. And, you know, she said, but it wasn't a big problem about her hair until, you know, somebody made a joke about that. She looked like she stuck her finger in a socket and her hair was just everywhere. So she had this afro, and I mean, you know, I don't mind people having afros or rocking the natural hair, everything. But when you work for any job and they have a policy on how you should keep your hair, I think that you need to follow that if you want a job and if you want to work there. I mean, if you're going to have an afro, let it look nice. You don't want it not to look nice. Like, it needs to be presentable. And having your hair just wild like that, that's not presentable. And I can see probably why they probably talked to her a couple times. She didn't want to listen because she felt like, you know, this is my natural hair. but let it look presentable. You can wear your hair many styles and let it look presentable. So I don't know why she's suing them for $900,000. I don't think she's going to win. I don't think she's going to win at least. Keep your hair looking presentable. That's for any effing job. And y'all know that. You just can't go up in there with your hair any kind of way. And even if it's an afro, comb it, grease it, something. So I don't agree with her. Shit. Selena Johnson, speaking of the hair, Selena Johnson said, oh, I was joking. We all know that I'm a clown and, you know, I'm a huge fan of Beyonce. I'm a stan and all of this. Sounds like she's backpedaling to me. You don't get up there and talk about nobody's children because you wouldn't want nobody to get on YouTube or get on Instagram or get on get on Twitter or none of that and start talking about your children or talking about your mom or anything like that. So you don't joke about stuff like that. And you know, so I just think that her apology is bullshit. But I still like Selena Johnson, and she just needs to be careful with her words because the media know how to suck y'all the hell in. Sometimes you need to just not talk about it. Just keep it the fuck mum, okay? Just say no comment and keep it moving. I'm ready to get this fly, and I can't wait till I finish doing this damn video because it's just flying all the fuck around, getting on my nerve. The have and the have-nots. So y'all know that is my show. One of the shows I watch besides Scandal, Orange is the New Black, and Hit the Floor. So, you know, last night was one of the first episodes where I was completely bored. And I just was like, this is not believable. Come on now, Benny was on fucking life support since the ending of last season. And that was what? September? No. Okay, except of the first season, he been on life support. So the show came back in January. Everything that didn't happen, they took a break in April, came back in May. So all of this drama that been going on, Benny asks, he wakes up from his coma and asks, how long have I been out? She says a week. All this drama in 1 week, Tyler Perry, please stop playing with me. I mean, I still couldn't get over that. I could see if they was like a month, but she said a week. All of the drama that didn't happen, everything that didn't happen, how many sun up, sun down scenes we done seen in this movie, and that was just, I mean, in this play, bitch, in this on this show, and it's just 1 week. Bye, Tyler. Bye. I'm not here for that, and I'm not feeling that. That line should have been taken out. And then, you know, Benny was all walking. Like, I'm like, okay, is he going to do any physical therapy? He's talking fine. And I'm pretty sure this is all in one day. Shit, he's ready to get some. He's ready to talk to the girl that was in the hospital, that he went to school with and everything. I'm like, this is unbelievable. But, you know, shit, this is TV, too. This is TV. This is TV, and something that I think Tyler Perry gave a lot of people is faith for people that do have family on life support, or you know, some people be like, you know what, I'm going to fight this. We're going to see what can happen. You know, he gave people hope with that. But all of that walking and talking like it was nothing. Are you kidding me? And his hair hurt. He didn't seem to have a headache no more. I'm like, damn, it just was too funny to me. It was too much going on. So all the protests, the funeral, all of this is one fucking day. I mean, 7 days. No. Stop playing with me. Like, I still can't get that out my head. I still can't get it out my head. But other than that, it was still boring. And then, I was mad at the father at the damn cemetery. Like, are you kidding me? You see a man that done hit your grandchild, and the way he was running, it was all fucking slow. Wyatt was running slower than him and still got in the car. What the fuck? He didn't go to the news, but they said, excuse me, but they said he went to the police and told them that he was there and everything. So I don't know where that's going to lead to, but I know that Cryer found out about that. Mr. Cryer found out about that. Then you had Quincy, who is who is Candace's baby father. He trying to sleep with Amanda and grinding up on her in the kitchen while reaching over for something. But I was wondering how the fuck he found out where she lived. And people say, okay, Veronica. But how did Veronica know where Amanda was staying? I mean, how did she know where they were staying? Because they got a place together. And maybe Jeffrey told her. I don't know. I don't know. But all of that, we're going to find out how the hell she knew about that. Or how he found out where she lived. I mean, it's not hard to find out where the mother lived. I mean, pretty sure she lived there for a long time. And that's how he was all up in her house. But I still can't get over how bold he was in telling her to call the fucking police and still sitting there. The Candace situation, that's getting a little stale until the end, okay? You had her sign all of these papers saying that she's going to leave your family alone. She's got to return the car. She's going to say that she was crazy. She's a stalker. And she want to stay away from him. And she's going to stay away from the family. He asked, do you say it sincerely? He still didn't believe it. So he said, I'm going to have her killed. And, you know, a lot of stuff that they showed in the previous week that was going to happen on this episode, that didn't happen. And I just was scratching my head. I was looking for Veronica. Veronica wasn't on this episode. Veronica is one of the people that helps this show go on because she just don't give a shit. And she has an attitude and she can go south side in a minute. So I was missing that. And then you had the goddamn campaign manager hitting all up on David. And David just so stupid. But he, you know, instead of, I know he's not going to cheat. Well, I hope he's not. But he seems like he got more sense to say not to do that. Especially if he still wants his wife and he wants to come back home and all of that stuff. So I hope he don't step out his marriage. Because they had a great marriage. Or having a great marriage. Right now they're going through a rough patch. And a lot of couples have that. What else? I think basically that was it. That was basically, you know, it wasn't a great episode of Having the Have-Nots where I was on the edge of my seat waiting to find out what's the drama going to be. I think it cooked up too late at the end. There was only like, what, 4 minutes left after we found out they were going to kill kill Candace. So, you know, I'm hoping that they spice it up a little bit next week and have a little bit more drama on it because that's what I need and that's what I thrive off for. But, you know, you can't have a great episode every week. Shit, Scandal had its bad times too. So, some new stuff before I, get up out of here and show y'all the bonus clip of me and Much Love for Kentucky having a great conversation from my live show on Friday. Michelle released her new video, Say Yes, with Beyonce and Kelly. I love the video, and I love the fact that they weren't together too much in the damn video. They were separate. They all sang their parts and everything, and then they came together at the end. But it still was like, nobody's going to overshine nobody. We're not going to sing together. The colors were beautiful. Having the African dancers in there doing their thing, I loved it. The visual was just amazing. It reminded me of the visuals from If We Had Your Eyes. I love those visuals. I just loved it. What else? Beyonce. This is not her first video with them braids, because I think check on it too. But I love that. Kelly's face, you can tell she's pregnant because Kelly's face is starting to get, a little full or whatever. And Kelly knew not to do too many dance moves. Yeah, I'm just excited for them. I'm excited for the song. I hope that the song is, the video gets played on 106 in part. I hope that the song, does well on the charts. Also, Michelle released the album cover for her album Journey to Freedom, September 9th. Of course, I will be picking up that album. And who else released a video? Jennifer Hudson released a video for Walk It Out. And basically, she's just walking around Chicago and all these guys trying to holler at her. Her fiance, David, is in the video. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that maybe Jennifer and David are already married and didn't say anything to nobody because they wanted to keep it private, and maybe she didn't want to have a big wedding? Because everybody keeps asking, what is the problem? Why are they waiting so long? Jennifer has to say back on Opus Next Chapter that we have a date already. I think they probably are already married and we just don't know about it. And, sometimes we do need to mind our motherfucking business. So, shout out to Jennifer Hudson. A lot of people been talking a lot of shit about that video on YouTube. I don't know why they don't like it. I mean, it was a basic video. She's walking, guys trying to holler at her, and she goes off with her man at the end. Okay, I like the song, but because it's different. It's not, because when you hear Jennifer Hudson, all you know is she's going to sing a song and she's going to fucking kill it. Okay, it was different. Timbaland produced it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that. The video was simple. It wasn't nothing like, yes, bitch, you got to watch that video. No. It was simple. And sometimes that's all you need is simpleness. So shout out to Jennifer Hudson. Mary J. Blige has a new album out via the Think Like a Man 2 soundtrack. And there was no promo for it. I haven't seen a video for it. I haven't seen Mary J. Blige anywhere. Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, and, you know, now I think that the Think Like a Man, like the trailers and stuff, all of that is starting to pick up, but it wasn't like the first time when the movie came out. When the first time the movie came out, I mean, they were promoting this movie 3 months in advance, doing interviews, getting people ready, and I think the movie made over $100 million. So I'm hoping that this movie has the same success going into this summer season, or this summer weekend, that, you know, the movie debuts at #1, that it makes at least $50 million. I'm hoping that that happens. One more thing that I have to talk about. Aaliyah Banks. I'm not feeling her right now. Y'all knew I've never been feeling her like that. And I feel that we know her more for her fuse than we know her for her music. And she might have released 2 EPs, but when she released the EPs, don't nobody talk about it. Y'all haven't asked me to talk about it. Y'all haven't asked me to download it, and I'm sure it was free. And I haven't listened to it. So I'm like, you know, why are you trying to fight with T.I. and you starting to speak with T.I. when you recently said, oh, I'm going to stop the dumb shit. I apologize for the things that I've said and the things that I did and all of that. And then you coming straight for T.I. It's like you thrive off of talking about people in a negative way and feuding and fighting and all of that. Fight with your fucking music. Stop fighting through Twitter words. Fight on that fucking album chart. Let's see how well you can sell. Everyone says how great of a lyricist you are and how bad it is that your negative attitude overshines your talent. Fix that. Don't let your attitude fuck up your altitude. And before I get out of here, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Hope that you like this video. If you watch for the first time, hope you subscribe. Dennis and I will be back with a new video tomorrow. And then on Friday, we'll have a new video. And make sure y'all check out McKelly and I's video from yesterday. And make sure y'all watch my mom video from Monday for Mama Mondays. And I'm going to get up out of here. Enjoy this video with me and Much Love for Kentucky. And make sure y'all subscribe to her channel too. Peace. My legs hurt so bad. That damn insanity.
Whatever it is you get.
What, you hear me in the background? You can't see me? Hello? Much love.
Hello?
You can hear me though, right?
I can see you, but it's like we got a delay on the call.
Oh, well, you know what? Mute me on your computer screen so that way we could just go.
Yeah. Okay, is that better?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can hear you. You just listening to me from your computer, but I need to talk to you regularly. Okay. Like, you got to mute me so I don't hear me in the background, because I can hear me a little bit.
Okay. I muted you.
Oh, so you
can put my headphones in on my phone. I'm calling you from my phone. Wait a minute, Lord. You know I'm slow. Wait a minute.
Yes. Well, I'm going to let Much Love get herself together, child. I ain't doing nothing.
Let me get myself together, huh? Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can. I've been hearing you. You've been clear the whole time.
I have. Okay. Yes. Well, hi, boo.
Hey. For those that don't know, I'm talking to my girl, Much Love from Kentucky. She's on YouTube under Much Love from KY, exactly how it sound, if you know how to spell Much Love. M-U-C-H-L-O-V-E-E. Did I say L-O-V-E-E?
Yes.
Thinking about Rihanna, fucking ass. M-U-C-H-L-O-V-E. F-R-O-M-K-Y. Much Love from Kentucky.
Yes, that's it. Well, listen, let me just say hi to everybody that's in the chat. Hey to y'all who said hello and everything. Hey.
Yes. Now, baby girl, I know you've been sick and everything. I'm gonna need the devil to stop fucking with you. That's all I'm gonna need. It's it's like always something. He always be trying you, and as long as you keep beating him, I'm be happy for you and everything.
I appreciate you and all the good thoughts y'all gave me. It seems like it's always one thing after the other, and this one kind of hit me from the side, and it's kind of like, what the fuck? No, Tiki, what you mean, bitch? You know. But, you know, it needs to be done. I had this to happen about a year ago on the other side, but this time it's on my left side, and it came back with a vengeance. And all of this is just recourse from when I went through chemo and all of that. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm set up to have them all removed on July the 2nd, but they needed to get this infection out of this root, honey. I'm telling you, my face swollen as shit. I'm looking like a motherfucking beat up bitch. I'm telling you. And you know I can't be coming on YouTube trying to get the whole together and look at a motherfucking monk and food.
Because they're going to try you, and then I'm going to have to get them bitches together. So we already know how that goes. As long as you can talk and you can, you know, have your little background. I'll be seeing your little background screen up as you be talking and going.
Right.
Let me tell you, you and my other girl, Rox, y'all had me cracking up the other day. You was talking about what you was talking about with the girl and her titty, with the baby sucking her titty, and I think your husband's in the background talking his stuff, and then she was talking about loving hip hop. Like, I really got my life the other morning, so I just. You know, I love what y'all be doing and everything. So, but
I love Rox. I love all of y'all. As long as I'm on, I'm going to continue to share everybody's channel, because at Black Tubers we don't get enough notoriety at all on YouTube. So as long as I'm on that motherfucker, I will be sharing from the root to the tuber, because everybody needs to hear what you have to say, Rox, and everybody else, Justin. You know, from the biggest to the smallest or whatever. Yes. So I'm going to always support it there.
Now see, Justin went off the other day and I couldn't like his video. Only because, you know, on YouTube, if I like your video, that shit go to Twitter and say I like the video. But he went off on Selena, Tamar and them. He went off. And I don't need nobody saying, oh, bitch, you be shading and all that. No. But he be going off. Like, he be getting everybody together on his channel. I watch a little bit of everybody on YouTube. You know, y'all help me get through my damn day. As much as I get people through their day, y'all help me get through my day too. But you, go ahead.
Justin is one of those YouTubers. You know, you either like him or you don't. You either, you know, you love him and you don't. One thing about Justin is that he speaks what's on his mind, and I have to appreciate that, because that's what we all do as bloggers, as people. Sometimes he do go a bit far. You know, whenever Tamar Jackson, Braxton Tyler is in that shit, he is going to go off. You know he is.
Right.
I had to get that in.
Wait, that's my old girlfriend. You can't be coming over here and talking about it like that.
Well, that's you calling the pound. I've been calling the pound. It ain't nothing new. You ain't surprised.
I know. But you call me old guard.
But if you think about my video, I did say that she said the least of all of them.
She sure did.
Say that she know better. The most, she didn't.
She know better, because they would have came for her ass so fast. And she's already came for her in the past. So she's like, I don't need these bitches coming for me. So I'm going to just say, I wasn't mad at what she said. But I still say you shouldn't have said nothing, because they're going to come for you anyway, whether you said something or not. I mean, because you said something, they're going to come for you and talk about how you acting like her on tour and everything. Like, they're going to do it.
Well, I'm sorry. She's not really acting like Beyonce on tour. Let's be clear. The baby can't dance, so she can't be acting like Beyonce. And that's all the shade for the evening. But
you was not gonna start this tonight. You know what?
But I will say that none of the ladies should have said anything at all, like I said, about this child. That was too much. And had I been Beyonce, I would have broke my silence and I'd have been like, Kiki, you can blow, bitch, but you married to a gay man, bitch, work that out.
Oh, no, much love.
I'm just saying. And Selena, girl, please don't do it, bitch. You know you singing on the popcorn circuit and singing for chitlins and greens and carrying on. You better stop. And we all know Tamar just needed to just say the little bit she did or just don't say nothing at all. Mm-hmm. But the person who started the petition, to me, is the worst of all.
Yes.
You know,
it's too much going on to be worrying about some fucking Blue Ivy's hair. And you know what? I feel bad for our president, too, because that's the main thing I think about. Because I think Obama was damned if he did and damned if he didn't. Because if he would have left that soldier there, oh, them Republicans would have went off. Oh, but because you went... I got to stop talking about the government because I think they're going to try to get me. But because you went over my fucking head, bitch. You went over our head. Oh, now we really got something against you. Now we really going to sound the fuck off, bitch. Like, they ain't like that shit.
They won't let him be, but I'll be glad when he's out of there and he did his 8 years and he's out of there.
Yes, and I bet you he can't wait to get his ass out of there too. Oh, I know he can't wait.
He is so ready to get out of there. But what we got to do is make sure that we vote responsibly and make sure that we read and do our research on the candidates and this and that and other. Else we're going to end up with a turkey neck bitch like it's Mitch McConnell in Kentucky.
I think Hillary gonna be on that. I really think she got a chance.
She got a chance, but here's my thing. I'm all for a woman being a president, but Kevin, I'm gonna be real. Political science is my thing and I love it, but I'm gonna tell you, there are some countries and some places that Hillary cannot go as a woman and be respected as the president. They will look at her as a woman and be like, what the hell is this woman doing at the table talking? You know, and I worry about that. I would love to see her be the president. But, I just feel like she might not get it because people may think somewhat of what I'm thinking. She got my vote, but I still worry about that. And if she don't get it, we're going to end up with a motherfucking Republican. And, honey, them motherfuckers has raped and pillaged the motherfucker enough. You know, that's why we in this situation. We're in this situation because of both, and I'm never going to just blame it on the Republicans because we can't do that. Because just a little bit of history, in the beginning, the Republicans was all for the black folks, so they said. And it was the Democrats that were against, black folks and this and that and another, but then the party switched. But equally, they have both damaged us, on down the road. We as people need to be responsible and make sure we breaking these motherfuckers over the code. And with that being said, I'm going to be real. I think 4 years is too motherfucking long, bitch. In 2 years, if you ain't dead right, you out of here. Next. Mitch McConnell been the damn senator here in Kentucky since before I was here. That turkey neck bitch, when I tell you he's doing all kind of wrong shit here in Kentucky, him and Ron Paul, and it should be a cutoff so that we can get some new people in. These motherfuckers is getting old.
But they keep getting reelected. Like the senators is every 6 years, right? Or is that every 2 years?
I want to say it's every 2 years, but it depends. I want to say every 2 years, but
see, look,
got me on that one.
I graduated high school too long ago, and I don't remember, but I know. I think if you're in the Senate, it's every 6 years, and if you're a House of Representatives, it's 2 years. I don't remember. But one got 435 and one got 100. God damn it. That's what I do remember. But I don't remember how long they get to serve their terms for.
Well, honey, this turkey neck bitch been on there too long. Let me tell you something. As many black folks as in Kentucky, You would not believe this is a Republican state, so they say, but we vote as black folks here to try to get them motherfuckers out. These motherfuckers is plumb fool here in Kentucky. But baby, I'm going to stand 72 hours a week if I have to get that motherfucking turkey gobbler out of there and get Ashley Judd or whatever her name is in there, because we need him out. That bitch don't stand for shit. He don't help nobody that is, you know, poor, black, Latino, whatever. He is all about the rich and the wealthy, and he need to get them geriatric motherfucking nuts and that chin and that motherfucking badly built, badly looking bitch that he's married to. He need to take her ass somewhere and go and retire, because I done had it.
Is he up for re-election or anything like that?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And he is just, and he's absolutely horrible. And they haven't done anything. You wouldn't believe in Kentucky, just on some real shit. When my son leaves the house, I'll be serious with y'all. I'll be worried about him dealing with, you know, some serious gay bashing. We have this shit that happen all the time, and they don't talk about it here. You get what I'm saying? We got a bunch of good old motherfucking boys in Kentucky, baby, and they about that life. They as bad as Texas, and we need to get them out. Like, we get ready to have our pride or whatever they get ready to do. It was something Bert said that's going on. But I'll be a nervous motherfucking wreck. And last year when they had it, they had a little altercation where they had this one supremacist group or whatever go down there and protest. But honey, when I tell you them queens vote them whores right up after the waterfront park here in Kentucky, but just like they protested and left, they could have came with guns or whatever. And our police and our people here, they don't give a damn. They would just assume, see the gay folks die right there at the motherfucking park, and they wouldn't do anything to help them. And let alone my son, who is a gay black man, my son, who is a tall young man in stature, 6'4" and fine, might I add, and black.
I know your son was that tall.
Yes, honey, they really would pick him out. I'd be nervous for that. So this is why I want somebody else in, so my children can have a chance to not have to deal with this bullshit that's going on. And these motherfuckers is standing their ground. My daughter was mistreated at a damn black church.
Yes, I remember that. Like, I ain't getting no update though. Like, how is everything now?
It's really the same. And he contacted my mother-in-law to try to get with us. No, nigga. No, when we was there, you made my daughter feel uncomfortable to the point where I'm on the out of the pew or whatever. And you know, my kids help me when I'm out. And Brittany was like, Mama, you're going to have to find a way to get up and let me out of here, because I'm about to turn this pew over. And we were sitting like in the second, we was the second pew, and it was like he was talking directly to her, you know, talking about basically the nastiness and how God and this and that and other, and, you know, really made her feel bad at a point where Brittany was going to church trying to find her way. Brittany has a beautiful voice, baby, and she's been on Bobby Jones.
For real?
Yes, she has.
Go off. I didn't know that.
Yes, she has. But you didn't embrace my daughter. You sent her out when she really needed help. And that really kind of set her back in, you know, what she's going through. She's been depressed and all of that. And I wanted to go in there and bite that son of a bitch's eye out. And I mean that. Had I not been like, I'm going to church, I probably would have had my motherfucking shit on me and shot that motherfucker up. And I'm telling you what's good, because that's my child, and I will sit still for a long period of time for them. But she was so hurt. It was so devastating. And then he tried to backbite and get out of it. No, he said no, it was because they approved the gay marriage here in Kentucky, and it had nothing to do with her. Bitch, you just shouldn't have even talked about it, period. Because it was just the way he did it. It was like he just attacked her. Not only her, honey, the motherfucking Hattie and all of them was looking at me and come over and said she needs to, no, he needs to take his hat off. I just told you that is a woman, that's my daughter, And as a young lady, she can wear a hat, but Brittany would have been willing to take her hat off because she said, Mom, I'm a woman. And, you know, even after that, then they was still looking. I had to drag my dead leg over there and say, hello, how are you? My name is so-and-so, and me, you know, me and my daughter's here at church, and she is a female. Honey, they come out there looking and staring and purring. I was like, now they don't know me for real. And my mother-in-law was like, Lord, they don't know her because Nina set this motherfucker off. And I ain't saying that I can't take her ass whooping because if you got the brain some ass to get some ass, I'm just saying I'm a bitch that's willing to take one. But my team understand that. But they just mistreated her and really kind of, you know, put her back. Brittany's really at this point where she's just, you know, she's getting flack from her job. She's the only black woman there. She's a gay woman, and she just is really feeling like she was like, Mama, you know, maybe I should try to turn away from this. And whatever her case, I'm just trying to be there for her, whatever her decision is. But really, that was a rough time, and she's still having a hard time. You know, he wanted to come and apologize, and my mama and me and my daughter said, no, bitch, you will not get that opportunity. Tell it to the Lord.
So y'all want to let him apologize at all for what he did?
No, we don't want to see him, because if I see him now, you done that, I ain't got the kind of personality that'll let me sit up and look at you, and I know you did this to my child. I know exactly how you hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could sit still there. My mother was like, he don't even deserve the right to even, you know, to even ask, because the way he did and the way they did her was absolutely horrible. And I went as far as to write the coalition to see, and they were like, would you give us the church name and this and that and other, and we'll go do what we got to do. But then Brittany was like, it's not fair for the people who's going there to the church. In the end, she was like, it's going to make it bad for those who didn't do it. So she paid it, and I had to pay it with her. But, honey, they was ready to support us and do what they had to do. You know, and I was just glad of that. I was glad that she was able to see that they, you know, it's something out there to support her. I had so many loves write me and tell me, listen, I done looked up this and you need to get, you know, but she made her decision on it and I rolled with it. But what he did was wrong, and this is why I need these people out of fucking Kentucky. Because if we don't, she and my son is going to continue to have to deal with it. Just the other day, my son was called a nigger at work.
What? Like, why they keep... Much love, like, I think y'all need a fucking reality show, because y'all be having a lot of stuff going on or happening to y'all. Like, a lot of stuff be happening.
It's a lot, you know, but we push through. You know, Brent complained, and Brent works for Coke.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna be calling me no nigga while I'm at work, neither. Like, are you kidding me? Well,
you know, the guy's a whole big old to-do, and I think they gonna let him go. At the very least, they might send him to another department, but he said it just as bold as they, honey. My phone was ringing, my mama's phone was ringing. Brett was going off because he is my child. So I know he was acting a queenly fool. You know, but it's really, you know, it's really not what people think. You know, it is what people think of Kentucky. This motherfucker is outrageous. You know, as far as that and the treatment and how these motherfuckers think and all of that, they crazy as motherfucking hell.
Now, I know you just moved. Like, do you want to move to a different state to see how life would be for y'all?
Brent wants me to think about moving to Atlanta. I feel bad because I feel like I'm taking up your call time from the people.
Girl, I'm done with the call time. I'm done with that. I'm talking to you.
Well, they might want to hear what you got to say outside of me. I don't want them to think that I'm, you know.
When I'm done talking to you, I'm going to turn some music on, and I'm just going to continue to have a good time. But I'm enjoying my conversation with you. Look, and listen, if they bitch about it, then they should have called in a long time ago when I had the phone lines free.
Whoa. Well, I don't know your crap. Those are your supporters and those who keep you going and all of that. You gotta keep them in mind. But Brent wants me to move to Atlanta. And
I'm gonna move
but
there
my parents are older. He's gonna move there, honey, and I'm well, Lord, they don't want. He wants to move to Atlanta, but he said, Mom, I want you to move too. But my parents are older, you know. And my parents are in their 70s, so you know, I'm just concerned with that or whatever. But if it wouldn't be for that, then I wouldn't hesitate, you know, to move and go. But I have to take them in consideration. But I've said to my mother countless times, how could you, as a black woman, just period, want to raise your black children in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, because we are a Commonwealth state as well. It is, you know, and I don't even fuck with Indiana. Indiana, you know, you can go across the bridge within 10 minutes. I don't even fuck with Indiana. You hear me? Period. Honey, I was over there years ago, young. I don't think I ever told my love this story, baby. We went to this club over there. Young as hell, ain't supposed to be in there. And this bitch tried me and called me everything under the motherfucking sun. Well, I'm thinking it's like Kentucky. I'm gonna just be able to fight this bitch. It's gonna be it, right? The motherfucking police was there talking about attempted murder and assault. And I said, what?
No.
Wait a minute, this bitch is still standing and talking. Honey, I was so glad to get up out of Indiana, and I made up my mind then, fuck some Indiana, because it ain't for me. Let me get on back to Kentucky, where you can still fight a bitch and make it out. I ain't gonna mess with you. I just wanted to say, hey, and just tell you, you know I love y'all show. I love everything that y'all do. I really, really do. And I'm so thankful for the support you have gave me on my channel. I have so many new subscribers just from you alone. You and Mikhail, you know, and shouting me out. And I'm going to support you to the hill. And I look forward to the day when I turn my TV on and I see Kevin and Mikhail.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting too. It's going to happen, but I don't know when, but I'm waiting for it too. Sure.
I look forward to it and all of that, you know. Just want to say, you know, much love to you. And I seen your comment and all of that. I'm going to make it through this, Lord willing, just like everything else. It's just, I ain't come on camera because I'm really swollen still. But on July the 2nd, they'll take them all out, and then I'll be without my teeth for a good little while, and then I'm going back in. They have those plates screwed in where they screw the teeth in. They're a whole lot more expensive, but I'm getting some help from like the breast cancer support, because this is due to the medicine and stuff, you know. So they're gonna have to get them back in. Shit, they didn't have to give me no titties. They can give me some teeth. Shit. And so, you know, hopefully it'll be all right. And one other thing, I'll probably lose a little weight too, because I won't be able to eat like that, and I don't need to.
Well, that won't be the bad thing, you know, that you lose weight and stuff. So
I'm just worried about, you know, just how it's just gonna look being without, you know, without my teeth and breast. And Mama, I don't know about this toothless mama stuff.
Wait. You know, because this reminded me of one of the other girls I watched named The Ghetto View.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah, she had her teeth removed. I was like, girl, you know, I'm going to pray for you and everything, but you can always get your teeth back, you know.
Yeah, like, did she get them back in yet?
Not yet. Like, I know I haven't talked to her about it or anything, but I know that, you know, you can always get dentures or get them replaced, you know. Just don't go to Nene's doctor. And, you know, everything will be
hell no. Honey, I feel like you better shave these motherfucking teeth down or do something, bitch, if you don't want me to clean your cookie. No, I ain't doing that. They better get my teeth back together, but I'm gonna get the ones that they screw in, and you know, and I'm glad that they gonna help me with it, you know. So, because shit, it's like 15,000 or some shit, some real ridiculous ass shit, you know. But honey, you know, I see how it be afterwards, but you know, I can't wear them dentures because I'm the kind of bitch that might be having to read a bitch in my mouth. If you fall out, I am.
You a mess.
I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do that, baby. My teeth come out and I'm trying to read a bitch. This bitch got all the ammunition she needs. You snag a toothbrush in the mouth, bitch, and I'll be like, you got that right, whore. Now we got to fight, bitch. My motherfucking teeth is that. But I'm gonna get off of here. I love you to pieces. And you're going to have to tell me how to do this now. We're going to have to get on the phone or FaceTime, honey. I finally got me one of them iPhone, what is it, 5 or whatever.
Yeah. As long as you got a camera on your computer, now is just fine. Because you know they bought Blog TV.
Okay. Yeah, is that what?
Yeah, okay. That's why Blog TV not there. And I was kind of pissed about that. But... I really like this channel. It's fine now. They had to work through their little stuff too, but now it's perfect. It's better now. It's good. I like seeing the live shows and stuff. When I get better, honey, I'm gonna have to do me a live show. You're gonna have to co-host, and we're gonna talk about every motherfucking thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right there with you.
And all of that. So I'm gonna get off. I love you to pieces.
Love you,
much
man.
Love to everybody and all of that.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.